Yes, yes, people. Big up, man. Everyone inside, locked in. Hey, my bad, man. I know us. Hey, honestly, bro, I don't like how you came and just fired shots at man and that, bro. But big up to everyone inside. I came in the building. Big up to Savage for real, man. I see he kept everyone chilling and vibes in still in the watch along. Big up to Gary as well. Big up to everyone inside, man. Guys, I'm gonna throw the link in soon. A few of the man them are gonna join soon as well. Be good to hear what you guys, thought of the game. Liverpool won, obviously. RB Leipzig 0. Few little moments where big up to Saint as well, my broski. Big up, man. Hope you're well. Few crazy little moments where you thought, okay, they could have scored some good. I say 2 good saves from Kelleher. That's about it. Really, not nothing mad. Obviously, the 1-on-1 with Shesko, and then there was one when he had to tip it over the bar from Simons when he had that shot. Big up Scraps as well, man. But yeah, I'll throw the link in a minute, and I'll wait for the man them to join, man. But hey, listen, man, Darwin Núñez winner. Not many times we can praise Darwin Núñez, bro. Normally we're on here talking about misses and blah 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 and crazy stuff, but big up to Darwin as well. T, big up to yourself, man. Big up to the chat and Endz, bro. Big up, honestly, bro. You were in Hollywood on the man them. Let the man them in. Nah, bro. Listen, I messaged the man them anyway. I said, listen, I'm gonna have to push back the stream because X, Y, and Z in it. But the stream is here, bro. The stream is here. It's meant to be the calling. Do you know what? I'm gonna throw the link in from that. So at least that way, whoever wants to jump in and chop it up, you guys can chop it up. Bear with me. Let me grab that link there. But what's everyone thinking, man? What's everyone's thoughts on the game, bro? Because it was an interesting one still. Let's put that in there. Cool. Then put that there. Yeah. Nah, man. You know what I mean? Hey, the man them told me I gotta branch out more, but when I branch out, you know what I mean? You gotta branch out more. All right, let's pin that. There you go, guys. So that's the link, man. If you guys want to call in, chop it up. Let's have a conversation on the game, man. Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people are gonna have different thoughts on the game than I did as well. Pretty sure about that. Pretty sure about that. All right, big up to Mike in the building around. Max, big up to yourself. Dustin, big up to yourself. Man said Salah subbed. Big up, Mike. Welcome, bro. What you saying? That brings the beer in as well. Big up, Zipper.
Yo.
Oh, shit, man. I came in mad hype. Sorry. Big up, Mike. Continue. Sorry.
It's all good. I mean, I guess since you just mentioned it, subbing off Salah was, it ends up being the right decision. Like in the moment, could you complain? Sure. But it's the 64th minute, I believe. You've got a match against Arsenal at the weekend. Salah has played a lot of minutes, hasn't really come off a lot of games. I've got no issue with it. Not to mention that you move Diaz over to the right. Gakpo was cooking on the left. It's not that big of a deal. Overall, I think that there's 2 sides of the coin to look at this game. I think that there's 20 minutes where the defending was not up to par, I want to say. I don't think it was horrendous, but I don't think it was up to par. I think that we recovered well, but we did a poor job of putting ourselves in bad positions. For instance, when Konate lost the ball before Kelleher made that one save off of, I think it was Sesko. That's sloppy from Konate for losing that ball. But the thing is that I'm not going to harp on him too much because he was excellent in recovery and he was excellent in defense. And then he made up for it with a block later on. So it's like, for every mistake that these players made, they made up for it. Like for every wrong pass that Trent tried to give today, which he was very poor offensively, he made up for it with a defensive challenge or defensive positioning. Every time someone lost the ball, they were quick to get it back, or at least they were quick to put pressure on Leipzig. Kelleher had to make a couple good saves, but the other side of the coin would be on another day, this could have been 3-0 in the first half. Leipzig's goalkeeper makes 2 excellent saves off of 2 headers, one from Van Dijk and one from Darwin Núñez. If those go in, this is a completely different game because in the first half, Leipzig didn't really have a real sniff. They had the offside goal, but the great thing about offsides goals is that they're offside. So there's no point in even talking about them because they don't count. And the whole buildup of play means nothing. So if you get up 3-0, I think that all of a sudden they're just cruising, right? Because for a lot of this game, we were cruising. We looked really good. I thought Gakpo looked exceptional. Someone should probably test his right leg for PEDs because the dude just hits absolute missiles. McAllister was unlucky for. I mean, listen, it was a great move, and that was a great pass by Szoboszlai, and he just gets unlucky that it hits the crossbar. But ultimately, it's a 1-0 win. You're joint top of the Champions League at 9 wins. 9 points. You get Leverkusen at home coming up, and then you get Madrid. Things are looking good for Liverpool. You've 11 wins out of 12 games, 0 draws. Kind of feels like United of last year, except that they were losing, not winning. But they weren't drawing. And from what I've seen of this team, I don't think there's anything to complain about. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is how we play the 10. But if you keep winning games, I'm just gonna have to shut my mouth, and I'm just gonna have to hold it and be like, it might not be the way that I want to do it, but it's getting results, it's getting wins. I think that in that first half, if you had a field general of a 10, like a Odegaard, someone who wants the ball in progressive positions centrally, it would benefit the team a lot in terms of dispersing, because I feel that sometimes, especially in the first half, we were really trying to attack from the wings, and then we were forced to go back every time, and we didn't have a central option because Szoboszlai is everywhere, right? If you have a 10 that's in the middle, you have someone that you can output the ball to, but I'm kind of just, picking at things to pick at things. Overall, very happy. It's a 1-0 win away from home. It could have been more. It could have been a draw, but it wasn't, and ultimately that's the thing. We rested the players who needed to get rest. We're going to be fresh going into this game against Arsenal. And for the love of God, please play Tsimikas, because if we get a corner, I need to have our best delivery man on it, because he is so far beyond better than Andrew Robertson offensively. He was shaky in the first 10 minutes defensively, but I don't want Tsimikas there for his defensive control. I want him there because he gets into progressive positions and he puts balls on a plate. And that's what he did today for the goal. And then that's what he did every corner we had. We looked threatening. Every free kick we had, we looked threatening. So I'm loving it, dude. And I love Slot. I was all in on Slot last June, and the dude is just making me money on all of the read receipts that I have from people who were trying to talk shit back in June. But we'll see. It's a long season ahead. Oh, and also your boy Darwin. How about that? If it was Bobby Firmino, I think it might have counted as a Mo Salah goal, but I'm not going to blame him for poking that in. Plus, he also had a really good header. But he was
what
fantastic.
strikers do. That's what strikers do, bro. Strikers poach, but strikers put the ball in the net. That's what we want our striker to do.
Cody should have too. That chance that Cody had right in front of goal, that Darwin worked so hard to get back to him, he's got to finish that. He has to finish that. But Cody was excellent regardless. So yeah, bro. I mean, it's a 1-0 win away. Like, how much more do you want? You want us to batter every team 5-0 every week? This isn't FIFA. This is real life.
Listen, Mike, as always. Zabir, do you have any questions for Mike before we let him go?
No, I don't have a question, but I want to tell Mike to his face that, bro, I can clearly see more than just your mustaches growing this season. Me and Endz was on Grizzly team, and Endz said, yo, we're going to do the call, and I lied. And I apologized. I said, I need 15 minutes. I'm going to charge up the headphones. I did. But I went outside. I was playing with the kids, the dog, the missus, climbed on a roof, retrieve a toy, because I don't know how the kids' toys got on the roof.
How the hell they get on the roof? Man?
Yeah,
I know.
But what I want to say to you is I just didn't want to come into this stream with the same energy from that stream, and it looked like the same stream. And I was thinking, like, you know what, man? If you're a Liverpool fan and you've been on YouTube and you've been on any stream, and the team is progressing and regressing, and new manager coming in, and we're progressing, I'm out there, Endz, and I'm like, why don't fans grow? Why don't fans show growth? And Mike, you've probably already been showing growth, but the way you talk tonight in this call-in, I'm like, nah, Mike's grown, because he was like, yeah, the 10 I want, he's not there and he's not in that position, but shit, we're winning games, so it's irrelevant. That's growth. That's dope. Because some people would just be honing in on that and talk about, nah, but the 10 need to do this and try to correct something that ain't broken. Like you said, we're winning games. Bro, we can't overlook that. We can't throw away a 1-0 because we wanted a 4-0. And I'm starting to realize that people that think like that isn't growing, man. And Mike, like I said, more than your mustache is growing, man. You know what I mean? Big up to you, bro. I
never
like
getting.
the way. Go ahead.
I was just gonna in a response. I think it's just a lot of people are conditioned over the disappointments of the last few seasons to sort of think the same way over and over. But ultimately, if Darwin's header goes in or Virgil van Dijk's header goes in, which easily could have on any other day of the week, it just so happened that. Oh, I mean, also the goalie made a ridiculous save on Gakpo's shot at the end of the game.
Oh, even the point blank shot that Gakpo took.
Yeah, any of those go in, all of a sudden everyone's tune is completely different. But because of the fact that they didn't go in, they want to play in the what if territory. And the ultimate reality that I'm trying to live in this season is I don't care about what ifs. I'm done with what ifs.
You're just in the current you're just in the current universe.
I just want to see what happens on the pitch, and anything that's a what if could be a conversation, but it's speculative because ultimately they're getting results. And to be honest with you, even the chances that we conceded, like, let's just be real here, they were not cutthroat. One of them was a deflection. One of them was a deflection that Kelleher saves, right? And he had plenty of room to make that save. The only one that was really sort of dangerous was Sesko's. But it's a weird angle. Kelleher had it covered. And then, we ended up getting a block and it ends up going out for a corner. It's not like we were giving up one-on-ones, which is sometimes I feel like the kind of mode that fans get into with these kind of results. They think that we were just conceding one-on-one after one-on-one after one-on-one after one-on-one.
I'm going to snitch. I watched the game and we won the game 3-0. And a fan told me he didn't like the fact that that team had that many shots.
Exactly. You're picking at thin air here. It's like you're going to concede chances. Leipzig are a good attacking side. Openda is not a bum, even though he couldn't hold his line today. But that's because we were just better defensively. And if we're better than everyone defensively and our recoveries are better, it doesn't matter how many chances we concede. At this point, I'm getting to the point in my life where I'm like, I'm not even really scared when a team has an attack on us and it's mano a mano. Like if it's man to man, we're not outgunned here. It's not a fast break. Why should I be worried based on the history? If you end up hitting a worldie, you hit a worldie. But I doubt that you're just going to beat us or skin someone and make us look awful and just boom, get a one-on-one tap in. And if that happens, it happens. But the likelihood based on the first 12 games and the fact that two of the goals that we've conceded this season in all competitions are own goals. The other 3 are all fantastic finishes. I mean, like, why should I be not anything other than unbelievably confident about the defense that we have? It's looking like the best defense that I've ever seen from a Liverpool team in the years that I have supported this club. Because I'm never on the edge of my seat. I'm just worried, like I'm not scared. I'm just anxious. But you should be anxious in a football game. Otherwise, it's just boring. I mean, who wants to sit here and watch their team win 5-0 every week? It'll just become dull. You know what I mean?
No,
anyway, I've said plenty. Big up to you, boys. Good win.
Big up, bro.
Big up, Mike.
Bro, it's good, bro. It's so good that way. I don't know if it's slot blood. I don't know. Cause Klopp had us anxious. Heart rate was high.
No, but Endz, I'm gonna be honest, and this is the context for me where I think people probably didn't see more, the possibility of more. Because I'm gonna be honest to you, bro. I like to think I'm a very interesting human being, but as far as a great human, just observing Klopp, listen to the way he talk, the way he views the game, it challenges me to be a better human being. And I have become a better human being, bro. I'm not even gonna display it. I'm not gonna give all credit to Klopp, but he was definitely a motivating factor, right? Now, in that same moment, he's elevated the team that I supported. So it's like I'm elevated, my team's elevated. For some people, there's not better than that. A lot of people say there isn't better than that. And I feel like now Slot is challenging us once again, bro. Expand your football knowledge.
Bro, at this stage, you
expand your football. You have to grow with the game, bro. So when a new manager comes in, a new player comes in, you have to grow. You can't just say this is the bar and why is he exceeding the bar, and then you're trying to claw man down and like, nah, because it's like we don't need to mold anyone, bro. It's football. There's controlling the ball, passing the ball. There's tackling, there's shooting, there's scanning, there's tracking back. All of these things are basic things in football. You have an anomaly every now and then, like Eden Hazard, that doesn't need to train. but still can go. But guess what? He can't go beyond 35 because he wasn't training and conditioning.
Weren't training enough and no conditioning. Bro.
Right. You have other players conditioning their body, but just all they can do is the basics. That's all football is. You just have to put that together. And I'm telling you right now, the way Liverpool is put together, bro, it is beautiful. Very beautiful.
Let's get Quasi in, then Max, then John. Quasi, bro, what are you saying? I know you're on the move. You're about. Big up to you, bro.
Hey, man, like Quasi, let me go consult the stats because he's going to tell me some stat that I didn't know. How you been, Quasi?
Big up, brother. Thank you so much for having me up on the show.
Big up.
Why Zuberi? If you're gonna talk about Quasi, don't say I'm snitching. You already snitched. I'm the one who said I was not happy with that 19 shot. Why are you snitching?
Other people snitched early, blood. Didn't mention no names. He just snitched. I know he was talking about as well when he said it.
Thank you.
That's what Quasi said.
He saw me in the chat. He's like, let me snitch real quick. But
but Quasi, I just want to kind of elaborate the point that you're entitled to see it from different perspectives, and it's beautiful. Especially like I receive your perspective. You see where I was coming from because I doubled down, maybe even tripled down when I said
yes, you did.
That particular team is only gonna get one chance, and we gave them that one chance. So from that perspective, I haven't talked to you in a minute. I apologize, brother, but when you're watching this game and the 1-0, bro, every time they look dangerous, they're offside, and in most of those moments, we're letting them in.
No, I mean, this is the thing. Actually, I'm even going to go back with that Chelsea thing. Chelsea had so many of the ball, but I wasn't worried like I was against Bournemouth because the Bournemouth chances to me was more threatening than what Chelsea did. And Chelsea scored one goal off because Ibu's leg was too long to move it quick enough to beat the offside. So the thing that I'm now happy with what Liverpool's doing is what people are not happy with, especially that Liverpool legend by the name of Steve Nicol, right? Yes, you get a chance, but it's not threatening anymore. That's what I'm happy with the Liverpool defense. You will create the chance, but it's not threatening. So with the Bournemouth one, I was like, 19 shots, that the probability of one of them going in is greater than what Chelsea did or what even Leipzig did.
Yeah, but then we're going back to what Mike just said. We're living in the what if world. Like, what if 5 of them go in? Bro,
no, that's true. That's true.
We just have to live in the reality of what we're seeing. And what we're seeing is a very dominant team, bro.
No, right now, Liverpool is on I don't want to say another level because then people will say, oh, you're saying Slot is better than Klopp.
No, Quasi, but that is the truth. We are on a different level. We've never started like this before.
No, we haven't. You are correct. And
so that is a different level football.
It is, especially defensively. Defensively, we haven't seen like this since Benitez days where we were solid at the back. If I have any concern with Liverpool is when things get too easy, we tend to have space, like lapse of mental judgment. That's the only thing that I'm worried about Liverpool. Today, I watched most of the game. And to me, I'm like, wait a minute. We were told we were going to get challenged. That's what has been the whole conversation since the break, right? Liverpool are going through this period that they're going to get challenged. Chelsea, I'm sorry. They play well. I'm not going to say they did not. But I wasn't worried. Not at one point I was worried. I was frustrated, one, at the ref. Two, maybe if we lose a couple of the passes towards the final third. That was the only two things that I was upset about with the Chelsea game. I was not worried at any time. Did they play well? Yeah, Chelsea, you play well. We allow you to play well. Right now, Liverpool is at the point where you could get majority of the ball and we will beat you. We will get majority of the ball and guess what? We will beat you. So people who are judging the game need to look at it through those eyes, not the eyes of what Klopp was doing. Not the eyes that everybody says you have to be dominant, 100 miles per hour, consistently. The game has changed. Slot, from day one, we all saw the philosophy growing from day one.
Quasi, on that point there, sorry to cut across you, man, but
yes, sir.
When you said the game have changed, do you think fans really understand what even that simple phrase means?
No, they don't.
I remember a pre-VAR football. The Champions League format has also changed.
Correct.
My question still ends on this
Mhm.
stream. I'm emphasizing, how are you still the same fan if the
Mhm.
sport is changing,
Gotta
the
change with the
competition
time.
is changing? I've seen the Carabao Cup name change several times. How are
Yes.
you the same fan? Make it make
Because
sense.
because these people are still stuck on the game has to be. I'll give you a perfect example.
Prince,
Soboslai.
big up.
Soboslai, right? Everybody say he's a number 10, and they automatically look at him as a Coutinho number 10, a traditional, so-called traditional number 10, not understanding that the Soboslai have a different instructions than any other number 10 supposed to. So Soboslai is the reason why our midfield is balanced. You see what I mean? The same thing happened with Bobby. When Bobby first played the number 9, oh, he doesn't score enough goals. He's not this, he's not that. All of a sudden, when Benzema was doing the same thing, oh, wow, false 9, so sexy. But like, bro, we've been doing this 2 years before that. So the same thing is happening right now where people are behind the times. And I promise you, they will catch up. You're going to start hearing, oh, Liverpool, you have to be careful. They can hit you on transition, or if they have most of the ball, they can still beat you. So you are right, 100% right, Zuberi. A lot of people are still stuck in back in the day football. They are not going with the new football, right? The players are not the same anymore, right? People talking about, oh, I miss all the old-fashioned strikers. Where's Didier? There's no Didier there anymore. These strikers do everything. Let's look at Nunes, so-called donkey. Look what Nunes did against Chelsea. This guy was defending. He was basically playing midfield. You know what I mean? What he did helped us a lot. But people don't want to give him that credit because, oh, he didn't create a chance or he didn't score a goal. So,
Nah, he did create a chance, but Curtis didn't put it away, blood. Curtis won run into the goalkeeper.
but have you heard anybody giving him that credit? All the
No
talking
one,
about
bro.
Curtis,
Not
right?
even, bro. Not even the pass. He won the tackle in our box and
Mhm.
sprayed one to Gakpo, and then Gakpo gave Sobo. And I'm
And
like, no, bro. This is when. Listen,
you see what
Quasi,
I mean?
I know the agenda is not there, bro, because I can see it. I'm watching people, yeah, doing
Mhm.
certain things, yeah, watch alongs or whatever, yeah. When certain man get certain things in the game, oh, unlucky. You see when certain man get it, oh, I should have done better. I'm like, yo, hold on a minute, blood. Like,
Exactly.
standards ain't standard in blood. You can't be on one hand, oh, you're unlucky, and the other hand, no, you need to do better because it still creates the narratives and the agenda. It stays with
That's
it.
facts.
It's
That's
down
true.
to us to change it, bro. It's down to us
And
to
I think
change it.
No, you're
I
right.
think you also need to change your vocabulary because in the world where the word trends and transmission is different, you can't use the word standard because
I hear
standard
I
ain't
hear
about
it. I
gearbox
hear it.
anymore.
Damn.
It's not
I'm
about
gonna have to.
I
gearbox
hear it.
anymore.
I hear
There's
it.
no
I
I'm gonna have
such thing
to.
as standards,
I'm
bro.
gonna.
What you
I'm.
talk about
Hey,
standards,
I
bro?
hear it. I hear it.
Barry,
Bro,
I'm.
standard
Hey,
used to be a transmission, manual transmission, bro. The thing is
Vision.
automatic now, bro. You can't.
Zuberi, I'm still in that. I'm gonna have to watch the show back and write that thing down. I'm still in that from
Yo, nah, it's
1960.
quasi allow
No,
me,
that's
man.
bars.
Stop stealing and
No,
stop
that's bars.
snitching, bro.
That's bars. No, that's
Hey,
bars.
Quasi, listen, big up though, Quasi. I've got to bring
No,
him Max because I told him I'll bring him
thank you
in
so
too.
much, man.
John's
I
waiting as
appreciate
well, but big up, Quasi, bro.
it. Big up, man. Appreciate you, brothers, man. Thank you.
Hey,
Everybody,
listen,
hit the
guys, if
like
you don't
button,
know,
man.
man. Yeah, Quasi, try the channel before you run, bro. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
you know, Crazy Ball TV, man. If you don't know, man, you better ask somebody. And you know, Ants will not allow me to come here if I'm talking rubbish. Even when he's questioning my sources, even though
All right,
Savage
Quasi,
talking about
I
his
think you're
sources,
gassing it now, man.
but
Yo,
but,
Quasi,
but
you're
Crazy
gassing it.
Ball is the one who goes to the courthouse. Savage don't go to the courthouse
Nah,
when he's talking about his
yo,
sources.
Quasi, you're gassing
I'm
it
Right,
just
you
now, bro.
saying.
calling out the man them like that, Quasi.
I'm
Nah,
just
keep
Quasi,
saying
Quasi.
you're
though.
gassing it.
Nah,
Yo,
keep
Quasi, we
Quasi up.
allow
Nah,
you.
go
Yo,
kick him off,
Quasi,
man.
we allow you because that's what we do. It's a call and we allow the man them. You know what I'm trying to say? Agendas are no, lying are no. You know, we ask you about some of your sources and some of your sources, and they're just not what they are, bro. But we allow you, Quasi. It's
As
all
Prince said, some barbecue sauces, bro. That's all the man them are saying, bro.
yeah.
The man said ketchup, mayonnaise, and that, bro. That's all it is, salad cream. That's what they said, bro, Quasi, not me. That's not what, bro. You thought I got the evidence, bro. They sent the evidence to the court. The court brought you up on the charges,
Oh,
and that's what it
you
is,
got them
man.
freaking condiments in that, bro. I hear it. Man.
Yeah, Quasi said I got my sauces, blood. But the man them said your sauce ain't saucing, blood. That's what they said, not me, blood. Hey, Max, big up, man. Let's get Max in. Max, you there? Max has always got them mad Wi-Fi, you know, the team Wi-Fi and that blood.
You're doing, guys.
We can
I'm
go on,
there.
Max.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead, bro.
Can you hear me?
Max is streaming. Now we can hear
Yeah,
you,
I'm
bro.
hearing you. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Big up, Max.
Right. That was a nervous watch.
Fair.
That was
One
a
nil
nervous
are
watch.
nervous, to be fair. They are.
And I'm going to
nervous,
go
be
with
fair.
what he said about Steve Nicol. I saw the ESPN show with Steve Nicol. And I agree with Steve Nicol. I'm going to agree with everything he said because I'm hearing myself. What am I hearing myself? Oh, wait. That's better.
I've got new headphones.
Right.
Nah, man, sub the
Steve Nicol said.
Yo, nah, yo.
Steve Nicol said that we are not creating any chances. We're putting on the handbrakes on well fast. Right? We put on the handbrakes at 70 minutes. And that was something nervous for me because we never put the handbrakes at 1-0 down, 1-0 up. Not that early, maybe the 85th minute or something, but not at 70 minutes. No, taking off Trent. Understand we got a game on the weekend against Arsenal. But the problem is, Steve Nicol is right. Our game is, we're winning games.
Can I pause you right there, Max? Just
but
because
the thing is,
I don't even know if he's
how do we win?
Max, can you hear me? No, because I wanna and Max, I think this is my first time talking to you. And big up, by the way. But when you say you agree with Stevie Nicol, I respect that angle, but I don't see the same game Stevie Nicol was watching when he said we took the handbrakes off. Because to me, the only time we took the handbrake off was in the 95th minute when Slat told Robbo not to put that cross in off that corner. Other than that, bro, we always look dangerous. As far as scoring, yeah, we didn't score another goal, but at no point did I felt like we let off the handbrake or didn't try to hurt them, bro. So respectfully to Stevie Nicol, that's his opinion of the game he watched. But I respect Endz way too much and respect myself way too much to trust another man's eye on the game when I'm watching the same game. I watched that game, bro. We look dangerous, bro. We didn't put away our chances. But I'm not gonna say we took the handbrakes off because that's what he said.
Fair enough.
If that's what he's seen. Fair. But I just want to reiterate that to you.
Well, I'm gonna say
me and Endz, we stand on that. We stand on seeing it for yourself. So I just want to put that to you, and you can continue. I just want to say I disagree with all.
Fair
of
enough.
That,
Zuberi, you watch the game by yourself. Opinion is correct. Your opinion is correct. So it's the same view what Nicol saw. I have the same view what Nicol saw. That game against Chelsea, if you think we played good, brilliant. I thought 3 or 4 on target is not good enough. Chelsea had more ball possession than us. Chelsea had more shots than us. And you have to remember where we are. We was at Anfield. That's not good enough.
I mean, but we won the
we
game,
were
bro.
look like
what
the
is
away
better than winning the
did
game?
not score, and Chelsea. Yeah, no, guys. We won the game. 3 points, brilliant. 3 points. It all matters. You're right. 3 points is what matters. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about in 3 months' time. It's going to bite us in the bum if we put our handbrakes on early every game. Today, I should not be nervous against 2 goals offside. Well, 5 minutes ago, you said, don't talk about what ifs. What if he was 1 meter onside? That will cost us. Things like that will cost us heavily. What if that Jerky or whatever his name scored. We didn't create many shots. It's like it's been 12 games now. I believe our
Max, your
stats
internet
are showing that
Max, your internet keeps
we're
cutting
winning
out.
games.
We're hearing the first part, and then we're missing the middle bit.
Breaks on. We're defending very well, but this.
Yeah, I think whatever is on, because I think I've experienced this when you try to run a background on a device that doesn't have a high processor, it slows you up like that. So Max, if you want to cut out your background and even turn your camera off, I think you'll be able to speak more fluently if you can hear me, Max. But Endz, I think what I'm getting from him, and respectfully to Mike Daz that showed growth on his call, bro, I can't keep going down this what if territory, bro. If you were nervous against the 1-0, I can't be mad at you because 1-0s are nervous, bro. Until that final whistle during the game, you're like, rah, that what if that 1-0 is meant, you know, because they can get a last minute draw, bro, or a last minute 1-2 punch. So 1-0 in general is nervous, doesn't matter who you are. And that's fair. But to nitpick and talk about the chances we created and who had better chances and who's more open, like people often overlook the fact that when we won the league and we was walking the league up till February, most of those was 2-1 wins, bro. Most of those was coming from 1-0 down. But like I said, in hindsight, you don't remember these little feelings, and these little feelings are okay, people, because it's all part of the game. When I'm watching this game and I'm laid back on the couch and I'm kicking there watching it, and I'm like, yo, I feel like another goal will put me at ease. But at no moment was I felt like, yo, this was going to get away. And even if it got away from us, Endz, even if, and I'm going into what if, Mike, don't crucify me, even if it did get away from us, I wouldn't look at Gakpo point blank and the keeper making a brilliant save. I wouldn't look back at Kanate risking certain moments. I wouldn't look back at whatever you want to nitpick at and say that is why we lost it. Because, bro, at the end of the day, it's football. And the only thing you can ask for is be the discipline offensively and defensively. And I'm seeing Gravenberch sliding and preventing cross in the box. I'm seeing Ibu down there. Big Verge. Like they were not a threat on any set piece. Think about that. They were not a threat on any set piece, bro. We look very dangerous on every set piece. Gakpo looked dangerous throughout the game. Salah, constant threat. I'm seeing Sabazalai making some through pass, and I'm like, hey, yo, in the box, the little tiki-taka. I had more reason to be at peace to the point where I'm like, you know what? Even if they pull one back, and I genuinely believe we would have got another one.
And Liverpool still ain't playing, bro. That's what I said when we was doing the stream, bro. I said I don't think we even come out of second gear in this game. I don't,
bro.
At no point did I feel like they just look
sweat
so
on none
chilled,
of the players,
bro. They just look so chilled. They was not overworking. Obviously, they had to work hard in it. I'm not saying it was an easy game that the man didn't have to run around, but bro, that's not a game, bro, where I looked at and gone, bro, you know what? These men them were working so hard and it was difficult.
Yo, Endz, don't crucify me for this and don't hold it against Savage. If you're listening or listening on the playback, just mute this for a second till you see Endz talking. I thought man took Trent off because Trent was the most tired player on the pitch. And he wasn't. No, he wasn't. But he wasn't tracking that guy back. And Gravenberch tracked him all the way back and did that sliding tackle. And because that's what you want. You want energy, right? And I'm not saying that's why he took Trent off. But I'm looking at the players' ends and I'm going, I feel like Gravenberch should get the sub. And he didn't get the sub because of how hard he's working and constantly being in the game. I'm like, yo, let's take Gravenberch off and protect him. And the man took Trent off, and I'm scratching my head like, Gravenberch doesn't look like he's sweating. So, yeah, it's safe. Like, I had safe this entire thing, man. And if you're watching it and you don't feel safe, I challenge you to grow as a fan. That's the only thing I can do. Just grow as a fan and the way you look at football. Because doing the what-if thing, like Mike said, big up, Mike, man. Big growth. Bro, you're going to work yourself off for nothing, bro. Top of the table in the two competition, bro. You can't. What more do you want, bro? What more do you want?
Man, I'm worried about what ifs, bro. It's crazy, bro. But big up to everyone in the chat, man. Let's get my John in, then Carl, then Paul's waiting as well in the wings. Guys, it's a call in, man. I mean, click the link, jump in, chop it up, see what points you got to make, man. You know what I mean? Liverpool winning games of football, bro. We still have an issue. It is what it is. Can't please everyone. John, what are you saying, bro?
Yo, you must say, can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we can hear you, John. Hey, I got one
Yes.
question for you, bro.
Big up Sabiri, what you saying? Tell me.
Bro,
What's good?
I feel like if you are a pop star, if Liverpool was a pop star,
Yeah.
bro, they're trending right now. Like they're on everything right now. I feel like Liverpool is like coming out of a rap battle and they've won that. They're doing collabs and crossing over genres because European Champions League is that crossing over into different genre. And when we cross over into the genre, we're still number one on the charts.
You already know. You already know. No,
You know what I'm trying to say? So as a superstar, and I'm putting Liverpool on that superstar level, am I over guessing it or I'm within my rights?
Nah, man. You listen. I'm gonna tell it like it is, yeah. Because big up the previous callers. Big up Quasi, because a lot of what he's saying are the same sentiment that I feel in it. Like for me, like a lot of the performances that we've seen this season for me are kind of reminiscent of, because I grew up in the era of like obviously Gerard Houllier era, but like mostly Benitez was like my introduction, like, you know what I mean, to really understand and ball in it. But that's shade that the way Slot sets up this team is giving me shades of Benitez in terms of the organization. You know what I'm saying? And then like there's no need to get out of second gear if you don't need to, because we have control of games now. And that's the most important thing that we were missing last season, but in terms of like the latter stages of Klopp's career. Do you get what I'm saying? Like now I'm looking at a team where even if we're 1-0 down, or even if we're like at 1-0, we're winning 1-0. We don't need to go gung ho and leave ourselves exposed. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing, is like game management is the main thing, because now what's happening is Slot has got a group of players a great group of players that he can work with. Now you're seeing them buy into his style of play, and it's working. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you're working with these group of players and they're buying into this style of play, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna start seeing the more positive effect. And people who are not used to, like, I think people are still Kloppinized in a way where they're still expecting us. They're Kloppinized. Do you know what I'm saying? They're still like wanting us to go gung ho and like,
that heavy metal. They still want that loud.
They still want the heavy metal. And there's no need for it. There's no need for it. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, John, to cut across you. I'm cutting across.
How do you spell that, bro? If I had to spell that, Kloppinized.
Like, I think it's like hypnotized but Kloppatized.
Right.
But no, John, you know, I rate it. And the reason why I rate it is I've never seen Klopp on the sideline tell a man to stand down. And I watch Slot because they ISO Slot on my end where I'm watching the ends. And man was like, yo, Robbo, nah. Don't go take that corner. We'll do it corner flag settings. At 1-0 ends. When have we ever seen that at 1-0? We've never seen that at 1-0. Man said, yo, Robbo, stand down. You're a big gun, bad boy, can probably get an assist. We're not here for your assist today, bro. We're here to win the game. We're winning it. It's extra time. Let's see that out at the flag. I'm like, Rob.
This is what we need. Like, this is like real authority on the team. Do you get what I'm saying? Another thing as well, I really wanted to touch on as well. Two things, right? First being, I just feel like if we as a fan base haven't already, we really, and I know we've signed Mama, that's really, but we really now, I can't, like, for me, I'm struggling to just look at Kelleher and say, oh, that, you know, he's the best number 2. For me, he's far beyond qualified himself being called just the number 2. Like, this is a good, like, I don't think we're really deep in, like, this is a goalkeeper now that his performances are almost like, now I'm taking over type of thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think people don't want to go overboard because of the because of the love and respect we have for Alisson. But at the same time, and I hate to say it because I love Alisson. Alisson's my guy. But if a player, let alone a goalkeeper, is that injury prone, and you're the best goalkeeper in the world, and you're not here in the moments where we need you, but when we have someone who is basically year in year out now at this point saying that, no, I'm proving that I want to be number one, and he's proven it time and time again, but yet we still kind of downplay his thing on a thing where like we're still calling the number two. I can't lie, that has to change. That has to change.
John, am I guessing it by saying if you believe Alisson is number one,
right?
Do you think it's safe to say we have, and like I said, if you're putting Alisson,
we have two number ones.
It's not even about two number ones.
We have two number. No, we have two number ones. We have two number ones.
No, John, let me finish. Is it safe to say we have the best keeper and the second best keeper?
Nah, you see, this is the thing though. I can't even throw. We have the second best keeper at Kelleher no more, bro. He's surpassed that.
No. I'm not talking about at Liverpool. I'm talking about in the world, bro.
Oh, in the world,
bro. Who's
right now?
Over exaggerate, bro. Kelleher is crisp, you know.
Bro, we flicked that Georgian goalkeeper, blood. He's saying just shut him off. Get it?
Nah, bro. Listen, here's what I'm saying there. If you can bring me another goalkeeper in the Premier League here that can, like, okay, if I ask you who's better out of Raya and Kelleher?
Kelleher, bro, come on, man.
Bro, and this is a non-biased
League Cup trophies.
This is it,
Kelleher.
Like, bro, like
the number two never lost a final.
I'm not. John,
I don't think you're hearing me. You know.
Go on.
The number two has never lost a final. That's Kelleher's record for you.
This is it. That's his resume.
Bro. The man's resume is I've never lost a final.
It don't get.
It's a light resume, bro. You can never lost a final.
I'm saying this year. I think in my lifetime, this is as strong as this. The goalkeepers union right now is as strong as it's ever been in my lifetime.
Yo, who the hell is Davies? Man. I had to Google, man. I didn't even know we had a 4-choice.
Young, yeah. He's not young, to be fair. What is he? 21 now?
He's Kelleher.
No, Davies. The goalkeeper in it.
He's like 21, isn't it? He's like 21.
Yeah. I feel like we got to start an 11 of goalkeepers. You know,
Zia said he even takes penalties, bro. That's what.
No, bro. Like, I can't lie. Davis and Yaros for me. I mean, they even ones that you can't really be slept on. But obviously, the focus is on Kelleher right now. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I think as a fan base now, we kind of now need to not be afraid and just kind of, let's not downplay Kelleher's thing now and start just putting the number two in his name, because now the performances you're seeing, this is not a keeper that's just coming to just fill in. And he's doing a job, bro. The brother is performing at a top class level. Let's just get the cat out the bag and admit that. My second and last point is with and I didn't touch on this on the Chelsea game when I called in. Is Szoboszlai, and I feel like for me, going into the Arsenal game, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel like for me, based on Jones's performance against Chelsea, I would like to see Jones in the pivot with Gravenberch and move Mac 10 in the 10. I just feel like, for me personally, I know that people say that they give the caveat that obviously Szoboszlai, he does the dirty work. You know, if it weren't for him, the midfield wouldn't be that balanced and whatnot. I get it, but for me, like, in my opinion, from what I require and what I would like from a 10, bro, you're not providing what is needed to be a top class 10, bro. You're meant to be like our answer to like a Bruno Fernandes or Kevin. Like, you're meant to be that. I'll
tell you what the man them told me, John. It's not what I want. It's what the manager wants, but the manager
that's a cop out, man. That's a cop
out. No, but John, the manager, we're winning games of football. What do you want me to do? I think we should get someone in the ilk of that as well, bro. I want Florian Wirtz in our 10, but what am I going to tell the manager? Nah, I think Florian Wirtz is better. He's like, okay, then you prove it and tell me why you think that is.
No, I
I
hear
have
it.
no
Man.
evidence to back up my assumptions or my theory, bro. Because at the moment, he'll just throw back at me and go, "Oh, we've won this and we've got this amount of clean sheets and we've got this and we've got that, bro. Like, what else do you want?" Like, I would have to tell him, I can guarantee you would have won the Nottingham Forest game. That's the only thing I can guarantee him, bro, because all the other games we've won. So am I going to guarantee him we might look a bit better and maybe won the
Do you know what it is? And do you know what it is? Is like it just boils down to the basics. It just boils down to the basics. Like if you look at some of the things he does when he gets into the final third, where you can easily throw a killer pass, or this guy has a shot on him.
But he didn't do that, bro. He cut, bro. You don't see the reverse thing,
bro. He don't even do that.
But he did it today.
Nah, bro, Endz, that's not enough, bro. That's one out of how many games he's played for us, bro. Like, the reason why I'm banging on about this is because we know what the talent. We've seen it. This guy can take free kicks, penalties. All like he's got everything in his locker, but it's just like, bro, he's looking like a Bruno Shearer right now, bro.
All right, you know what, John? I'm gonna leave you there.
Hey, big up, John.
I came in positive, but I'll let you cook still, John. But big up, bro. Big up. I don't think this is a good way for you to end it still.
No. Listen. Okay, let me end it on a positive note.
Thank you.
Listen, we've won the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more than happy with the way we won the game. For me personally, I think one thing I'll say is the fan base. We need to get used. We need to get used to slot ball now. Do you know what I'm saying? This is not heavy metal football. Like, that's the past now. It's dead. Yeah. Now this is control. This is control. This is real. This is Janet Jackson control. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it there.
All right, bro. Big up.
Much love.
Love, bro. G, big up, man. What you saying, bro?
No, I don't like this,
man.
Just
there, man.
Big up, G. What you telling me, man? Both teams won today. Yeah, over.
Come on, bro. He crazy.
Yo,
laughing by
I see you trying to hold on the cheeks and that. You ain't want to be showing all them teeth and that. Man, like G, bro. Big bad thing. What game you was really watching though? Because I know you ain't watching.
I told him,
he definitely watched. No, he said he was going to watch the other game. He told us.
Yeah.
No. Then I had Barcelona on the TV, Liverpool on my laptop. Like,
yeah, I had the split screen thing, bro. I was watching.
I ain't going front, G. I ain't going front. I'm not even a Barca fan, but when I saw the second, you know what? They do the halftime and they show the what's going on in the other games.
Bro,
I'm like, I better go over there, bro. Over there look lit. You had a party.
It was like a party, yeah. It was like a party over there.
Don't worry, man. New camp soon, blood. Don't worry, blood. New camp soon, reopen, blood, and then it's gonna be blood.
Come on, man. It was mad. What you saying though?
Spotify Arena. I don't even know what the name is now.
G, I'm just I'm on a different wave now, G. I'm all about growth and tranquility, and I don't want to say that's what Liverpool is on, but you can see it, man. And if you ain't seeing it, that means you need to grow. And I agree. I'm more so on the bro. It's a 1-0, and historically 1-0 has been the hardest game for most fans because it's like. The other team's chance is so close to getting back in versus a 3-0 95 minute. You know what I mean? So for me, bro, I'm not even on that anymore. I've grown beyond that. Like Klopp elevated me as a human and as a football fan. And I feel like Slot's taking it further, bro, pushing that needle even further. And bro, Champions League has changed. VAR changed football. COVID changed it. Post-COVID changes. As a fan, I feel like I need to change as well, and I'm on that. That's my journey right now, bro. So that's what I'm saying, bro. More than 10 games so far, G, I've elevated, man.
No, listen, honestly, man, it's the Bree's right, man, and John said it there anyway about fans need to come away from thinking this is our football. Our football is this now. It's control. Because I'll be real, I said it already. I said in the chat, I was like, bro. Yes, there were moments, don't get twisted. And when we analyze the game in depth, we can pick out the moments that they had. That's fine. No worries with that. But in totality, that was kind of a comfortable 1-0 when you think about it. Like, when have you ever really sat there after 1-0 and said, that was kind of comfortable? really, you know, as Sabiri said rightly, so 1-0 historically, come on, bro, like it's just one goal. So if they score, it's 1-1. Like, and they had their offside. Like I said, when you analyze it a bit too in depth, you can pick out holes, and that's fair enough. But for me, if you're just looking at it as like a blanket kind of thing, bro, that was kind of comfy, man. I didn't really look at Liverpool and think, wow, you man look shit today. Like, damn. Like, I would understand if we won 1-0 but look shit, because then I would say, you know me already. I'll start going in on the players. But I didn't feel that way. I felt like, no, it was kind of calm. Like Leipzig were like, you know, like your little brother who thinks he's faster than you, but the reality is you're gonna blow him out in a race. Like, it kind of felt like that kind of vibe. Like,
Chat shit.
yeah,
You
to the
run
game, man.
alongside
The
him
first 5
when
minutes.
Yeah,
We're on
run
it. And I'm like,
alongside him
oh,
to
shit,
go,
what is
oh,
Leipzig
you're
doing
quick.
here? And it's like,
You recognized he's quick. Like, you recognize, okay, he is actually quick, but I'm blatantly quicker than he is.
Yeah, I just
let
run
me get
alongside
that
him.
thought out of his head, so that when we get to the end, he understands. And also, when he gets to the end, gives him something to work towards. Like Chelsea had to understand the other day, you got something to work towards, which is you need to be at that level to be, you know what I'm saying, like the top dog. Sorry, that was just a shot at Chelsea.
Let me bring in Carl, and then I've got Josh Shane.
Wait, before you bring in that, I got this one nasty question I gotta ask both of you, man. I feel like Liverpool is on a sunning journey. We're just sunning teams. I feel like sunning a team like Bayern, Barcelona, and then big giant team, it will mean a little bit more, because it will solidify that we're actually at that level. It's cool sunning all the teams we've sun so far. If we sun Arsenal over the weekend, if we sun up Barcelona, because I'm asking both you, man, as second Barcelona fans, whatever, how would you really say, yo, nah, that's it, that's a new level for us?
Yes,
because we're sunning every team, bro.
Yes, I think because you're facing against this Barcelona anyway. I think, remember, Europe, especially these European teams, it's a bit different with the way that they are as individuals. Barcelona are probably like second, third biggest team in the world, like in terms of how they're viewed. If you beat a team like Barca playing the way that we've been playing, bro, I add Arsenal as well, add your cities and whatnot, Madrid in a couple of weeks. If we were to win all of these games now, for example, let's take up Barca for a sec. If we win all of these games, even I cannot sit here and give you a reason why we can't win the league. I haven't got a reason. I can't come up. I can come with reasons in terms of, well, City are still here. That's fine. But I mean, I can't give you a reason to say, nah, but Liverpool in the title race as well, though. Like, I can't say otherwise. The beginning of the season, I could say that because new manager, we ain't got a clue what he's going to do. I ain't got no idea. No one knows. Bro, we're 12 games. The guy's won 11 games. Gee, if I did that in Football Manager, I'd be gassed. So I know he's gassed. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I know he's gassed right now. I know.
Yeah, bring in the next caller, man. Endz, I saw you quiet. I'll just leave you, to be quiet. You ain't gotta come up on charges here. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, man, I'm happy, bro. Both my
both my teams won. I don't care.
I don't want to say, we can't say that stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Liverpool won. That's it. Don't worry. And the other team that we so-called won as well. Carl, big up, bro.
Hey, what's up? How you guys doing?
Good, man.
How's my audio sound?
It's fine, bro. So far.
All right. So I'm guessing the men them got me my headphones.
I don't know.
Those stupid side. What's going on, man? It can't be that bad, bro.
Hold on. Chat, what do you guys think? Is Carl sorted his mic out? Is it too loud? I don't know. It sounds a bit feedbackish. Hold on, let me drop this down a bit. I'll drop the audio down. Go on, Carl. Let's say we.
So how you guys? How was your day? Fun day.
Nah, listen, Carl.
Calm day, man.
Calm, bro.
Calm day. Calm day, man. Nice evening.
Nice evening. Well, it's evening for me now, but like to me in the game is that, especially when you're playing at European nights, the first 15 minutes, it's about positioning. You're trying to figure it out, what the team is doing, what the other team is doing, and what you want to do and how you want to attack the game. I think that's the situation we were in the first 20 minutes. I thought that again, Leipzig needed this game. They needed to get a result out of this game. And I like the way they play. They play with youth and speed and power. But again, I think we're just a cooler team. We're just the more experienced team, and we took care of business. I think at times we created opportunity for them by losing the ball in the middle or high on top of the pitch. But again, after that, like Zubi said, like you said, and I think it was just a calm game. Again, for the last 4 weeks, going up 1-0 or winning 2-1, I have not been pressed or I have not been in a chamber. Like my emotion is calm. Like I think that's the number one thing that Slot brought to this team is if calmness. The game is not. It's just not a ping pong type of game anymore, and I appreciate that. To me, is that I just want to know when we start being in week 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, is this way of winning, has he found an automation, Like, is this, I don't want to say sustainable, but more like, is this a formula to win games in multiple blocks? We need 10 in a row. We need 5 in a row. Well, we've done 5 in a row, but we need 7, 8, 9, 10, even 11 in a row. Is this sustainable enough to do that? And I think that's mostly what I'm worried about, because obviously with club system, we know it's sustainable to win multiple games and to win out a league, but at times it gets tiring and we could get caught out, and that's how multiple times we've lost the league in the last few years. And I think that's what I'm looking forward to, in knowing that. And I think that's the biggest reason why I'm excited about this team, is that can this guy create almost an automation of winning? Whether it's the starters, the bench players, whoever is playing, can he still find ways to win games at this style, with this style of playing? And then after that, again, I thought Nunez played really well. For the last 3 games, I'm very happy. I know he's not scoring tons of goals or even getting an opportunity to score goals, but I'm very happy with how he's playing. I think all the men who were saying that he can't do the connection as a forward, as a striker. I think that might be a tiring situation. I'm talking to you, G. But again, I'm really happy with Simicast, and I think Simicast needs. I think you were in the previous and the previous stream with Grizz. You were talking about someone else was talking about he needs more games, more playing more games, and that will get him to be more consistent. I think I kind of agree with that. I wouldn't mind that. I think we get more offense, more offensive action with him, and whether it's Diaz or Gakpo on that side of the pitch. Konate was a beast. I'm out of superlative to talk about Van Dijk. I mean, to me, the only player I've ever seen play that cool and that understanding of timing and distance was Maldini, and this dude is just unbelievable for us. The way he organized us, the way he's captain. I think I'm seeing a different captain out of him this year. A little bit more vocal, a little bit more forceful, a little bit more demanding, and I appreciate that from him. I think last year he was doing a lot of the cool thing, but I think this year he's getting more vocal and a little bit more demanding.
Hey, Carl, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I rate most of what you're saying. Thanks for calling in. Your audio sounds like my audio when I'm on the road trying to help Endz out with the stream and stuff, but I can still hear you. I'm not going to even be a dick about it. You know what I mean? But I want to say first things first. The guy you was referring to on Grizz's stream, his name is Mo, and he mentioned giving Simi a run of games, but I feel like he disrespected me and Endz. That's something me and Endz been saying since Simi's got here, bro. And no one listened to me and Endz. So I can't sit here with Endz and watch you credit another man, bro, for saying it. Me and Endz been
they weren't listening, Zabiri. They weren't listening. I told you they weren't listening when we said DS can play on the
Hey,
right.
Carl,
Yeah.
I'll give you grace, Carl. But what I'm trying to say is, for me and Endz to sit here and we've been saying it, and you just come and credit another guy who's Mo, and I rate Mo as well. But me and Endz been saying this, dying on that as well, But I'm glad you agree now, though.
Look, but me and Endz, we're Team Nunez, so we got our thing going.
All right, sound like
again,
you're
I
Team
don't-
Simi as well, but I rate that. But oh no, my question for you is:
Yeah,
you
go
mentioned
ahead.
Van Dijk aura. We know he had an aura. Some
Yeah.
say he lost it. He got it back. From what
Like,
I've
are you-
seen, and I could be wrong,
I think
I
it's a
feel
much
like
better. Like
Slat,
before,
no, but I feel like Slat is the manager version of Van Dijk as far as aura is concerned.
nah, man, I think you're doing too much, man. I think you're saying too much.
Nah,
right now,
bro, the
man.
man is
Yeah, I'm
bro.
saying too
12
much, man.
games, 11
12
wins.
games in,
How's
bro.
that
They're
too
12
much?
games in. Hey, we need to humble him for a bit,
But
man.
that's
He needs to be
11 wins.
humble, man.
Yo, check man win percentage. Carl, check man win percentage.
Yeah, it's 90% something, but still, bro. He needs more games. He needs more games. I'm not.
No, Carl, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to catch you out. I'm just being honest. Why
Yeah.
are you saying he need more games to tarnish the current?
No.
legacy?
No, it's not to tarnish. It needs more game. To me, it's not even to improve his winning percentage or decrease his winning percentage. He needs more game. To me, is that it's more of experience in managing Liverpool, experience in winning, losing games, tying games, having more different situations. So I have more information, right? So like you. I also did work in the a transport business, but I was mostly the guy who was sending you out there with those big truckload. If I remember that's what you do. Yeah. So I was the guy sending you and asking you to come grab some packages and pallets and all over the place whenever we needed it. So and my thing is that I always need more information, and I think that right now we still have too little information about swap. And I just need more games. I just need more games. I think I'm very happy with the hiring. I'm not I'm not satisfied or even worried or like. This is how satisfied I am. If they tell me they're giving him they extending his contract, I'm like, yeah, cool. Yeah, do that. That's how calm I am about the hiring and the process that we're going through with him. Like, I'm not that worried. If they want to increase his contract for another 3 years, even increase his wage, I'm cool with it.
Nah, Carl. Listen, Carl, big up, man. I'm gonna bring Shane in, but love for the love, bro.
All right, no worries, man. You guys have a great night.
Am I tripping as you bring Shane in to say VVD played a season, got dribbled past once? Why are we waiting? And I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not even saying what if, but currently, man only lost one game, bro. It's not 38 games and getting dribbled past once. But why are we waiting for him to go 38 game and only lose once to say, yeah, he has an aura, when he had the same energy the entire time? You see what I'm trying to say? Why wait till then to say, oh, you know what, Einstein, he has it, or he has
it's the part about, I can't remember who said it, man. I'm sure there's a conversation either with the man them or not. So forgive me if I can't remember who said it. It's the fact of not being able to praise the situation as it's happening because you're scared of the what ifs. So if we're going raw, he's got that aura, 10 wins out of 11, but then you're like, what if he then loses a next 3 games? And you're like,
oh yeah, no, but you see me, and you know me, bro. I'm not waiting for it to go belly up. I'm
but that's
enjoying
what
my
the
party
people are scared
early.
to them. Yeah,
I'm not waiting till the food run out. I'm like, bro, I didn't get no food, or yo, they found rat feces in the food. I don't care. When I was eating it, it tasted good. Oh, they found rat feces in it. Oh well, but because what you don't know won't affect you until you know. You know what I'm trying to say? You in love with a missus or a little thing, and you in love with her for months. Whole time shorty was married. It didn't affect you until you found out. So until you found out, you're like, yo, she's the one. You're picking out rings with the men. Then you found out, you're like, rah, I was just the backup. Like, but it won't affect you until you know. So I'm not waiting to find out that he didn't have an aura.
What you don't know won't kill you.
It won't, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? And right now, men's stat currently is an aura stat, bro. And I have to give it to him. Even if it's temporary,
yeah.
I have to give it to him, bro.
You know what it is? It's like you're winning. I don't know. Like I think in any other sport, winning that many times with the one loss, I think a lot of people give you credit, and then they'll be like, "Nah, do you know what? This man is doing bitch." You know, if a new guy jumps into the heavyweight division in boxing, punches up there, man. Only the little mark early in the start, but now he's punched up there, man. Since then, they'll be like, "Yo, you know what? This is a mad done." You know. Like there'll be a lot more conversation around it, and I get it, but because it's football, yeah, no one really wants to push their neck out there and go, "Yo, he's got that aura," because everyone's scared of what the repercussions are.
You know, people will remember this conversation in April. Yo, Zamir, what you say about that aura now?
And that's what it is, bro. So everyone's just
and
like,
you know what's crazy? Even Carl will come back on like, "See, Zamir, I tell you, man, I needed more data. The data ain't working, bro."
This is the issue.
But like, bro, listen, we can all sit here and whatever your thoughts about the manager. Listen, everyone had their choice as a manager who we all want. We had that conversation on Endz stream a while back. We listen. We can do that, and that is fine. But bro, like, there comes a point. The Donny has won 11 out of 12 games, bro. Like anywhere else, yeah, you would look at that and say, I don't even care who you've played, because the reality is you still got to play these teams at some point in a season. I think, as you said, man, are waiting. So, say for example, touch wood, you lose to like an Arsenal. We were saying it on the terrace earlier on. It's almost like if that happens, that's when people are going to be like, as Zabiri said, "Yo, we said about the aura." And I'm like, bro, but okay, let's just say that even does happen. He still won 11 out of 13. So there's only 2 blemishes on his whole record anyway. Considering, by the way, if no one else has got 11 out of 12 in the whole of England anyway.
I'll push it even further back from that, bro. I know no one likes to count these, but in pre-season, blood, what did he even do wrong then, blood? So these kind of wins and draws,
that is my point. The point is,
if
you're not standing with me on my point now, you're basically secretly hating on Slack.
Who did we play in the pre? We played what?
We played Arsenal, Real Betis.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh man,
who else did we play?
Manchester United, Man United, and I feel like there was an off game that we didn't see.
We had one behind closed doors. We lost that one. Still.
The very first game was behind closed doors. We lost that to Preston. That was the very first
Preston.
Game.
We lost 1-0, but that was like the kids and Mo and someone else. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, bro, this man is just winning games, bro. He's just winning, and he's carried on winning into the games that mattered more, and the games that matter more, that the Premier League games, and obviously the Cup game, and obviously the Champions League, and he's just winning, bro.
Listen, look, we don't obviously. I get it. I do get it, because ultimately it's only just the beginning, and it is sometimes difficult to see things from a beginning standpoint to then make that kind of trajectory, because you do that with players, and if we did that with players, we would say don't go too far ahead. You know what I mean? Just wait, and that's fair. I get that, but the reality is, bro, right now you can't really complain. It's like Gravenberch. You can't complain. Like, I don't care what he does in the future, because right now he's showing that, he's actually on job. Of course, when you want to start, I think it's when you want to start making comparisons, that's when people start to get maybe like their leg up. That's fair though. That's actually fair, because you can say, well, of course, you can't really compare something that's not happened yet because it's in the future. That's different. If you're just comparing today, as of today's date, the 24th now in the UK of October, then you have to say, brother, he's probably been the best manager in Europe at this current moment in time, because his team has won 11 out of 12 games. And I'm sure whoever stat guys are here, we've conceded 5 or less goals. I'm sure it's even less than 5. So for when you're doing that, bro, like you have to just big it up. Like, bro, I have to give him the utmost respect, because I was like, Oh, yeah, that's
No,
what I said.
4.
That's what I'm saying. Less than 5. I didn't know exactly how much it was, but I'm
Even
just
if
saying
it's
less
5,
than
let's
5.
just run it
Yeah.
with the 5.
Yeah,
Let's
even if
run
it's
it.
5,
Even
bro.
if it's 5, but even 5 in 12 games, yeah. So even if you
Big,
just said,
big up.
and
Oh yeah,
and
it is
consi-
5 because we have 7 clean sheets. Yeah.
so if it's 5, you're telling me that in 7 of our games, which is more than half of our matches that we played, we've got clean sheets in those games, bro. Like I said, you just have to. We just got to sit here and be like, bro, he's doing his thing right now. Like that is it. Like he's doing his thing. What he does in the future, we have no idea. The game is not played in the future.
3 or 4 in the Prem, 1 in the Champions League, and 1 in the
And
League
1 in
Cup.
the other cup. Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
The 1 in the League
Well,
Cup,
no,
1
it's
in
2 in the
Champions
Champions League. It's 2 in the Champions League. We didn't concede to Bologna.
No, 1 then. AC Milan's the only one that scored. We played 3,
AC
right?
Milan's the only one that scored. G. It's 1 in the League Cup, 1 in the Champions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
League.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So one in the League Cup, 1 in the Champions League, and 3 or 4 in the Prem. 3 in the Prem. I don't know. We'd have to double check that one there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to double check that, but you're not off, bro. It's bro.
Hey, Josh Shane, you there, bro?
Yeah, Josh
Yeah, I'm
Shane,
good,
what's
bro. Nah,
Yeah,
bro, I'm good. How you man doing?
Chilling, bro. Relaxing,
Bless,
man.
bro.
Slot got us in a trance, blood. This winning games of football, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's
I'm
3 in the league.
over.
And
I'm over positive Liverpool fan, so I agree with a lot of the things he's saying. Man.
wait, I didn't
Yes.
hear you there, Shane. You say you're an over positive Liverpool fan.
Like I'm more of a positive Liverpool fan.
Oh,
He's
okay.
more. He's
So I
more.
don't,
He's more.
I don't tend to focus on the negative. I'm
No,
more
I
positive.
understand. Some people label me as toxic positivity.
Yeah,
It was one of them as well. That's
Delusional.
also toxic positivity, but
Yeah.
it's a thing now.
yeah, a little bit, man. I know we got like a couple of hard fixtures coming up, but I think the only thing to focus on now is focus. So I think going into these next fixtures, if we beat Arsenal, we need to just focus because the next badge might not be as big as Arsenal, but they're all tricky. So you know what I mean? The badge isn't as big as Arsenal, so I don't want us to have like a dip in mentality if we get over the hump against Arsenal. So I think the next thing to focus on is really just focus and just locking in like to the clock, 1 game at a time kind of mentality. But yeah, I look at things as like more of a glass half full. So I'll just start with Silverslide. He's pretty controversial in our fan base, but I see Silverslide kind of like Henderson. So other rival fans didn't really understand what Henderson brought to our team, right? But as Liverpool fans, we could see it. Even when he played for England, I could see it sometimes, like what Henderson's doing, picking up loose balls, actually affecting the game positively, right? Doing things other people won't do, even though he doesn't have the technique and those things. So when I look at Soboslai, I look at him through the same lens. Like I allow him to be, because if I was okay with Henderson, I can be okay with Soboslai. Even though Soboslai is playing the attacking 9 or whatever, we're not a team that uses your typical formula, a number 10 that's techie, or a DM that's just a destroyer. We're not your typical or right back like Trent. We're not your typical team. So I'm kind of more okay with what Soboslai does, and he does bring running and he does bring intensity, and it's cool. It's okay. So he always threatens to impress as well. So when he gets into those tight spaces with like Curtis and Gakpo, he sometimes threatens to actually pull off those little small things, which is cool to see. We're a developing team. Even though we 11 for 12, I still know I'm realistic. We're developing. So I don't expect him to always come off, and I don't always get annoyed. It is annoying because he's dynamic. It could come off. He got there so fast. He just missed it by a toe. But I allow it, man. I'm like, he brings so much. We're not your typical team, and we're doing good. So yeah, I just when I talk about Soboslai, I look at him. He's not your typical team, but he looks good, man. He looks dynamic, and he threatens to do something that can get you off your seat, which is cool. He's got a shot. He doesn't use it often or consistently get into a position where he can shoot, but it's cool when he does get into a position and you're like, shoot, and he doesn't shoot anyway, but he threatens to impress or do something cool, which is nice.
Shane, you know what? There was one moment in the game It was at the edge of the box, bro, and he lined up the shot. And I can't remember who. In my mind, I'm like, if he hits that
Exactly.
like he lined it up, and I can tell he knew. He just wanted to. And then someone got in the way, and then he tried to then dink the through ball to like go.
Exactly.
It's like he's there, but he's not there, man. And it's just one of those moments. I hope and pray there is a moment where it all comes together for him, and then he can find his way and find his feet. But at the moment, he's like limbo in between there and not there. So he's trying, and he's overdoing, and he's doing more than he should, and he's not doing when he needs. I hopefully, man. There's a moment in the season where he just clicks for him.
Yeah, I'm just staying positive because there's so much positive stuff from everybody else. I always say, like, if he misses the chance, he at least got there to take the chance. The rest will happen. He's not down. Okay. So Timmy Cass had pretty good quality corners. I wanted to talk about that. I saw like 4 or 5 consistently dangerous corners, which was pretty cool to see. And I saw like our routine starting to actually make a difference, even though we didn't get the goals from him. The whole Timmy Cass, the way he takes his corners is very consistent. And that's just something I noticed. Like, it's very threatening, and I want to give him like props for that. So I don't want to talk about any more of Timmy Cass's game because I just want to focus on the positive. So yeah, this slot era kind of reminds me of the early Coutinho days when Bobby just got there, when Sadio just got there, and just before Salah came and when Salah got there. Like, when we knew we weren't perfect, but we were building. So yeah, I can clearly see it. Like, I think we should appreciate Liverpool for like where they are all the time, even though we don't have your typical like Man City, Barcelona style team. I like how we beat big teams. I like how Klopp showed us that we can win ugly and we can win Champions Leagues ugly. So I'm cool with us like being imperfect because we're getting good results. And I don't want to get impatient and frustrated at all the nitpicky things. I think I'm a patient Liverpool fan. Like, I forgive a lot of players for the nonsense they do, but they make drinking a beer on the weekend worth it. So it's like it's self-imposed misery, but it's okay. Like, I'll still keep supporting them because I know they're trying. Darwin's slowly getting his stride, so it's pretty cool that he has form just as Jota gets injured, and it's pretty cool that he actually has an impact on this game. So following from his last game, Darwin seems like he found how to impact the game in those little defensive moments, and he's slowly getting into the game, not necessarily getting his chances, but finding a way to impact it and then feeding off of that. So I think that's pretty unselfish. Like, a lot of his play was very unselfish, and what he fed off of was kind of what he created with his impact, if that makes sense. So I think big positive for how Darwin's like using his own crazy IQ to find a role in the team. Thank you, Gakpo, for the consistent chop and shot. I really missed having a consistent chop and shot from Coutinho, so I'm happy to see Darwin like pulling off Gakpo pulling off a pattern. Dribbles, goes down the line, dribble, chops, shoots, misses it, dribble, chops, and then shoots, and then it hits and the keeper maybe saves it. So I think eventually it's going to be very dangerous with Gakpo's combos and how he chooses to navigate on his side. He's becoming very good at what he's doing, and I think that consistent chop and shot, even if he skies it and there's an open player like Mo's open, I'm okay with him skying it because I know he could hit that because it's his like weapon, like his high IQ shot, his favorite shot. He's most likely to go in shot. So I'm okay with him skying that chop and shot. Does that make sense? So it's pretty cool. Yeah. So I applaud his decision making. I want to give credit to Trent as well. People focus on his one-on-one defending, but I see him doing other stuff like positioning himself, like running back, reading the second player, closing the spaces down the line. So when he does his one-on-one, he seems to like really be about it now. Like, I'm gonna win this duel. Like, he's moving his feet, he's on his toes, so he's about it. And then when he's retreating and stuff, I see him chasing the threatening pass, like the overlapping guy. I see him reading, I see him communicating, sending players inside. So I also want to applaud that, because he's not just winning one-on-ones, he's also like being very spatially aware. Okay, his passing wasn't the best, but that's fine because it was very, shocking. But he was very spatially defensively aware, which was nice to see in the first 75 or 60 minutes, because in the second half we got crazy. So
Shane, I'm gonna let you go because I gotta bring in Pops, but I appreciate you patiently waiting. Where are you locking in from, bro? Is it the first time you called in? Nah,
it's the second time, bro. I'm from South Africa, yeah.
Nah, I appreciate it, bro, man. Love, man.
No problem, Endz. Big up, boys.
Listen, bro, we do it after every game, bro.
South Africa, I just clicked that, Big up, Shane, man.
South Africa.
Big up, man. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Nah, big up, bro. Man, Trent's passing today was mad, but hey, listen, who said it, bro? Savage was doing the watch along, bro, and man them said who said something about he's like a pro clubs player. It's like he took off some points off of the attacking to add it into the defense, bro, because he ain't doing no attacking. He just substituted it. I can't remember who said it, bro, but big up to the person who said it. But
these agendas gotta stop, because I see somebody like ran and took a ball off Trent's foot and tried to do a pass, and the pass didn't come off. And I'm like, yo, Sabo, you're a dickhead, bro. That's Trent's bag, bro. You stepped on man's toes for
He stepped on his toes because Trent couldn't find a pass in the game.
But and that's what I'm saying. When I said that out loud, I'm like, yeah, to be fair, Trent was off still, so I can see Sabo trying to help him. But Sabo didn't help, bro. He didn't. But I allow Trent, man. Man deserve an off day, man. It's calm.
Oh shit! Well, how did that get in there, blood?
Yo, nah. What's going on?
How did that get in there? Big up, bro. I didn't even know how that made it in the list, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Match ball, man of the match. Come on.
I don't even know how that made it in there, bro.
Endz, listen.
Listen. The media team sent me the pack, bro, and I don't know how that made it in there.
Bro.
Sorry.
You want straight for that.
Nah, sorry. This is what was meant to be next. I don't know how that made it in there, bro.
Okay. All right. So we just don't know. All right.
Bro, the media team sent the media pack over. I don't know, blood. They said, here's the slide for the stream. And that made it in there, bro. My bad. Sorry.
Man, have a media team now. Hollywood settings in that.
Yeah, we have to have
Hollywood.
We're just not vetting the media team. We're just vetting the panel only. And just
I don't even know if we're vetting the panel no more. Like,
Big up, G.
Pops. Pops. Been a minute.
Just before Pops goes, yeah, I'm just looking at this league. Do you know what's mad about this league table thing? Yeah, obviously, I don't care about like the league table. Just qualify if you want to go qualify. Look at Bayern Munich. But don't even just look at the points. Look at their goal difference. Did they not win like 100-0 in the first game match week, bro? Now they're only on +3. Like, that's crazy. Like,
knock that down ASAP.
Knock that down ASAP. You know what I'm saying? You win hat tricks and that. This is what happens. You know what I mean? Chat shit get banged is what they say. But hey, I'm not here to.
Prince, blood. No, I'm not ashamed, bro. I don't know how he made it. You can see it was Liverpool slide, bro.
All I can say is Quasi, take notes on how not to snitch, bro. Because man know, and it's saying he don't know. I rate it.
I think Quasi takes it. That's true.
Quasi snitched on himself, lad.
Quasi self-snitch. Yeah, that's the problem.
Quasi said, "No, man, I said it, but I didn't say it." That's what he said. Pops, what you saying, man? How was the game for you? You relaxed?
I was listening with Savage and like some other names, so I was ready with Savage. I don't watch the game. You'll probably watch it when I go inside. I actually just hear the car now getting from work. But I just want to remind the fans of a few things that we said, because we seem to have forgot what we said. We said it was a clean slate, so we can start from zero. Everybody on zero, start fresh. We said, no, I can quote Klopp on this. Klopp said, put down the backpack that is history. Put down the backpack. That is history. Leave last season behind. Let me move on. It feels like Mr. Locke has to do exactly what Klopp had to do. Turn the doubters into believers. Because that's what it feels like. We feel like we have not exercised again. And what's funny as an older fan, when Sir Bill moved on and Sir Bob took over, there was never the last season this or last season that. All it was that was the foundation that we're moving on. Hearing a lot, even John said I was laughing at on. Yeah, but I want the 10 to do, and I said myself, every conversation is about what we seem to want, not what is happening. Forget what you want. You just thought the best manager in Europe, right? We said basically at this point in time. Forget what you want, forget the what ifs. Let me enjoy the wins. Even if you're enjoying the football, even if you want hat tricks and more flicks and step overs and whatever XGs and field tints and Rabonas and whatever fancy terms is used. All right, but we winning. I thought we all win. I thought we all win things. Now is it you all win things with a caveat of you got to do something else too? Kind of odd to me. Kind of odd. But that's just I guess the fan of the players, that individual thing. Because Costas, it sounded like Costas had a good game, which isn't a surprise to me. And Keller had a good game, which again isn't a surprise to me. And Gakpo sounded like he had a good game, which he seems to be matching Costas and Gakpo on that left hand side when they played together, which is good to me because Robbo and Lucho starting to get that understanding that we had in years gone by. You want to see that develop. So that left hand side seems to have pairs and he seems to be using them. That's just a very basic sort of observation. So if that's the case, then to me we good to go. Let's bring Arsenal and let me roll, man.
Hey, honestly, I'll get to that question still.
Yo,
Question
Pops, can I ask you a question? And
Sure.
It's no agenda. It's no agenda, but obviously you got the Bayesian Pops title, so it's fair to pay you respect. People call you Pops just out of respect, and you always come with that cool Pops energy. Our manager is very new from a clean slate, so his record in the big leagues, his win percentage is 91%.
Yeah.
Granted, you're gonna compare him to a man that has way more games.
No,
is it unfair to strip him of that 91% and wait till he goes 100 games or 200 games and then look at him, or can we just count it a game at a time? And if it decreases, fair play. But what if it doesn't? It's not impossible. It's not common. But right now, man's win percentage is 91%. Why are we saying, it's too early, let's wait for a more realistic assessment? One game is a realistic assessment. If you had one game and you win it, bro, you're just 100% record. That's all you had to do in that moment. Right now, 13 games, 12 wins, or 11, 12, whatever. 91%, man. Are we overgassing it, or that's fair?
Nah, but I mean, at the end of the day, right, you can't tell somebody how they see something. So 11 of 12 is a percentage, that's a statistic. Somebody might say that the sample size isn't big enough, depending on who you talk to. So generally speaking, that's what you can get. If someone says, here's a survey, and 11 out of 12 people said this, someone will say to you, well, you really should have asked 50 people or 100. So there's a number that someone will always add. So for me, I look at the league after 10 games. After 10 games, that's when I look at the league to see, you want to top after 10 games? Or you know what? There's a pattern that would have developed because you should have played somebody by then. Because as it stands, that's the thing. We haven't played anybody. So I think our fans are taking cues from other fans because, we haven't played anyone, which is fine. And the other thing is, we are cautious because you don't want to be your neck out, your chest out, whatever is getting clipped up in April when you say, we can win the league or we can do this. And again, that's a personal thing. At the beginning of the season, my prediction was that we win the Premiership. Why? Because I think the team is good enough to win. I have no idea how Mr. Locke is, but he's our coach. Those players are good enough players. If he was selected to do the job that he's supposed to do and the player is good enough, in my opinion, then we're going to win it. If we don't win, then we will deal with it afterwards. I'm gassing, but like you said, 91%, well done, Mr. Locke. Every time. So if I see something good, I can pick it up. If I see something that isn't, in my opinion, good, then I can say something about it. As it stands right now, they're are some very small little things that you can pick at, which I'm sure he's picking at himself and saying, all right, guys, yeah, we should have been a little better here. If you go back to the Chelsea game, when you see Caicedo thread the ball directly through the middle of the park, you're saying to yourself, how is it Caicedo gets the ball so free to play a straight ball? That one straight ball beats our line and a man scores. Right, that's something that we should see again. So if you're nitpicking, the balls they don't do it. And you can find it. Alisson made an error, Kelleher did. You can find it if you're nitpicking. But if you want to do that, that's up to you. The flip side of that is the man who's glass more than half full and overly positive and saying, well, yeah, man, I knew about Slot. I told you about Slot. Slot was the best thing. And you can say this, all right, yeah, you didn't. You're lying. But if you want to lie, then that's up to you. So yeah, I guess it depends on where you fall in the spectrum. I'm good. Mr. Locke is my guy. Let's go.
Big up to Grizz, man. Grizz, what kind of mission are you on at this time of night?
Bro, don't worry about me, man. I can see you, brothers. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. But I don't know. He's got the dark hat on and the dark space in the
ninja settings.
Ninja settings, bro. Ninja settings. You understand?
See?
You better understand.
Grizz, it's nearly 1 a.m., bro.
Can you hear me? I can't.
You're breaking up.
I'm Knight Rider. Knight Rider. Remember Knight Rider?
Yeah. But you were solving
let me come
crimes,
back in.
Yeah, you're solving crimes, bro.
Yo, wait a minute, bro.
Knight Rider.
Bro, I don't know.
Come back in. I can't. Let me come back in. It's not clear. Let me come back in.
All right, cool.
Yo, this guy's a legend. Man said ninja settings, Shinobi, Grizz Khan in that, bro.
It's nearly 1 a.m., man. I don't know what mission. Shops are closed, man. What kind of crime you trying to fight?
Shops are closed. Endz, yo, Pops, you there too. I don't know if G know. I'm not gonna tell G, but you men know me at 1 a.m. There's only one thing on the streets at 1 a.m.
Rackets.
Yo, you know me, bro. There's only one thing on streets at 1 a.m. And you're on a ninja setting as well, bro.
Man, he's got the dark hat on and the dark whip.
Tinted up. Can't see the back.
Tinted up, bro. I don't know what mission he's about to go and handle right now, man.
You get a $5 sloppy toppy real quick, bro.
Oh, bro, no.
Oh man, I rate that, man. Shinobi in that, bro. But hey, Pops, man.
Agreed.
I like the fact that you coined it and said Mr. Lock and that, and I'm telling you right now, he looked like he has thing on lock. The moment I'll cherish from this game is him telling Robbo to stand down. That for me, I needed to see that. I like the way he's subbing off the big boys, and I like the manager of the temperament of some of the players, and they kind of show him that respect, and I rate that. But I've never seen a man to tell Robbo stand down. I've never seen him, bro. Klopp used to praise Robbo for going off the hinges, and the man was like, yo, Robbo, yeah, stand down, bro. I rate him.
Do you know?
For me, that was everything.
Let me read out a quick stats of here. Yeah, big up to Honesty. Send it to me. Gravenberch's stats from the game. Yeah, this is 2 games in a row. The man just went undercover, just doing bits. 95% passing accuracy, 76 touches of the ball, passes to the final third 10, accurate long ball 2 out of 2, tackle success 67%, 7 ball recoveries, 3 interceptions, 1 clearance, 5 out of 7 duels won. Blood.
Yo, when you say pass into the final third, because I had to pull it up because I felt like he was chatting shit. Bro, how you have 10 pass into the final third?
I don't know, bro. I watched the game, man. I can't remember.
You have 9 defensive actions, bro.
Yeah, but that comes down to what do they consider to be a final third? Like, where's that?
Yeah, no, G, I get that. But what I'm trying to say is, like, when people hear that, it's not something you just digest off the cuff. Like, like you have to really break that down, bro. But hey, I hear it, man. Long may it continue.
Nah, he's just doing his work on the cover now. He's not even like showing up now, bro. He just all right, I'll just work hard. But yo, those are cold, bro. Them are good numbers, man. 95% passing. You know, there's some man online who'll be like, "Yo, his passing was atrocious today."
Nah, you
Nah,
know
what
what
I
as
promise
well,
you, bro.
bro. You know what's mad as well? When he went back and Virgil bigged him up for conceding the corner, and then during that corner he conceded another corner, but not in conceding in a bad way, but just defending the territory, bro. Bro, that's a double pivot 6, whatever you want to call them, box to box, whatever you want to call it, bro. That's him defending the box on the ground and aerially. Like, you're not getting in there. Don't worry about Virgil and them, man, bro, and Kanate. He's saying, yo, nothing ain't going on in here, bro. Back stick, front stick, he's in there. Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, man. Yeah, I'm gassed until the gas runs out. I'm not one of them Donnies that's talking about, gas price is going to go up. You know what? I got a full tank of gas, and until my gas run out, I'm calm. You can cry about the prices in the future all you want. I'm calm, man.
You know what we're gonna do, lads? Yeah, we're gonna listen to. Hey, it's only 4 minutes anyway. Let's go listen to the post match.
He said a kingpin's Mr. Luck in that.
Yeah, man. Let's listen to the post match, man, and hear what the manager said, bro. You know what I mean? He might have said some good stuff. He might have said some bad stuff. Hey, let's not take it out of context. Big up to everyone locked in still, man. We'll wrap it up in a minute. But let's hear what he has to say.
Yeah, I don't think we started the game really well, first 10, 15 minutes. But after that, I liked a lot what I saw. We, many times we played through their press, opened up their midfield and went for an attack. That led to the first goal, that led to a few chances, more than a few. And then in the end, it's a pity that you still need your 2 centre-backs to play such a big game and your goalkeeper to make 2 such important saves, because a game like this should have been ours after 60, 70 minutes, and it wasn't. That's why the last 20 were still difficult for us.
Chris, this side?
I'm always happy if we score a goal, and I'm not that much into it who scores it. But it's always good to see all of our players scoring goals, and I think it was the lead up to the goal with Cody and Mo. They were just as important in the goal as Darwin was. What I liked from Darwin was that he was also strong, comfortable on the ball, kept the ball a lot, fighting if he had to defend. So he made it a really difficult game for the 2 centre-backs of Leipzig. And then for him scoring, I think that's always nice, especially for a striker to be on the score sheet.
You spoke yesterday about not dominating against Chelsea. Was it more of the same tonight? Is that concerning?
You were not inside the stadium? You were. And you thought we didn't dominate?
Well, at the start, no, and at the finish. No.
Oh, yeah, but if you play big teams and you play a Group 1 team in an away game, there will always be moments in the game that the other team has some moments as well. And I think one of them was from a corner kick. But the way I looked at this game was that we had, for a large part of the game, total dominance, like in all the other games we played, except for the one against Chelsea. So I'm not worried at all about this game. I was a bit more worried, if you want to call it like this, after the Chelsea game. But this is how I like to see our team play. Much more chances than the other team. Much more ball possession, much more time freeing up the midfield from build-up. So that was good, but I agree with you. Maybe you were only there for the first 10 and the last 20. That there were all difficult phases in the game, but that is at this level, that is what happens in football. Oh, he wants one more. Yeah, you get one more. Maybe a chance to ask you.
Brought Salah off. Was that with Sunday in mind, or what was it?
Also, it's a tough fixture list that we have. So I said before the game about Curtis Jones also that he hasn't played 90 minutes yet. He only played 2 times, 75, 80, 85 minutes. Was not used to play 2 games so fast in a row. We have some injuries now, so I have to take good care of the players that have played a lot. And Mo is one of them, and Sunday is a big game is coming up again. So I need to use as much players as I can use for these tough weeks and these tough months, because not only these weeks, it's tough months that's coming up, so that they're all prepared to play.
Chris, one more before we go.
We've got a few more records against an Liverpool team that we have played for teams, or we've got 6 away games throughout the season. You think that must be very proud.
Yeah, I think I said before with the other, not that we had so many records, but with the other records, that we should be proud because so many great teams have worn this shirt. So many great managers have been at this club. So if you can achieve something that hasn't been achieved before, that's almost impossible at a big club like this. And to achieve it is always nice. But I said it also about the other records. It's records are nice, but there's something else that's more nice than records, and we both know what I mean, I think.
Trophies.
And that's trophies.
My God, for blood.
Yo,
Lock, man.
I'm not on that bandwagon as far as my manager type of talk, but he is our manager. Ends, cut the fuckery, bro.
Bro, I don't know. It's in the pack, bro. I don't. It's right.
Ends. I can't, bro. Ends. What are we doing here, man?
Sorry, man. My bad. It's in the pack.
Anyway, all I'm trying to say is I like his attitude. There is a villain in there. And
there is, bro. I promise you.
I saw man did the little freaking Pep Guardiola itch, bro. He is one of them guys, bro. I like the way he believes in himself and he trusts his vision of the game. Like that's all you can do. He's not swayed by none of that stuff. And you see that Egyptian reporter had to be Egyptian asking stupid questions like that. No, I think he handled himself
presumptuous. Jesus.
Nah, bro.
That was madly presumptuous. That he was. Thank God I'm not Egyptian, boy. I would have taken that the wrong way, bro.
Yeah, bro, and rightly so, man. I just don't like when they ask these type of questions because I feel like there's way more questions that could have been asked, and I don't like the way they try to be nasty with the question. It's like, bro, the man's here. And he make a great point. It's hard to break record at a record-breaking team. So if you a fan don't want to get gassed over his record and whatever it is, fair. But after he break this record, what do you think the next record is going to be? It's going to be like Invincibles. Like you have to like really appreciate what's going on. And I appreciated Klopp in his moments till it expired. And yo, this guy right here, Don't let him win a bunch of trophies there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let him win. No, let him win a bunch. What do you mean?
He'll be unbearable.
No. What I'm trying to say is Pops. And listen, I feel like every Liverpool fan is that inner villain in them. Yeah, we'll just disrespect, man. Like no man can chat to me if they're not a Liverpool fan. You're not qualified, bro. You're not qualified. Bro.
You don't qualify for the conversation.
Invincibles. Bro, no fan can chat, bro. If you're not Liverpool fan, you're not authorized. You're not authorized. I'm not hearing it.
Shit. But listen, lads, we'll end it there, man. Great conversation with great people as always. Hey, tomorrow, man, guess what? Tomorrow is a members video, man. If you're not a member, that can't help you, bro.
Hey,
tomorrow,
I want to apologize, bro. I joined the members train late. Obviously, I'm always on the road and that cell phone service ain't service. I'm there, bro. I'm gonna be honest, and I put the headphones in and the video is shaky, bro. I'm gonna have to let you know, bro.
Listen,
run the members fees back, bro.
That's all the whole point of feedback, bro. The feedback is if you don't like it, then that's your opinion. Who cares, blood? I'm joking. Nah,
I kept the receipt. I screenshot the receipt, bro. What are you talking about? I'm sick and tired of these men telling me about members video, and I go in there, men's playing freaking pro clubs. Bro, run me my peas back.
Listen, bro, we've been running. Hey, listen, the members are there. Robert's there. Honesty is there, man. Everyone's there, bro. The members are there when we do the members video, but we chop it up, man. There's always some crazy conversations in it, but obviously people are watching. But unless you remember, you can't take part in the conversation. It is what it is, man. It's my way of giving back to the people. Them that, you know what I mean? Support by being a member and stuff like that. But tomorrow's conversation, bro, I'll tell you the title. It's a bit crazy already, blood. Is Curtis Jones better player than Szoboszlai? That's what it says. I don't know. The media team.
Run me my peas, bro.
That's what the media team decided the title was going to be. And that's what we're going to be. You know what the next question is? How good is Arne Slot? That's another question, blood. Then the next one is one rule for one, not the same for others. I don't know what that means, bro. We have to wait and see tomorrow. It is what it is. We'll chop it up, man.
The only
We'll
thing I
chop it
took
up.
from this stream today is yeah, you have to be on Hollywood settings. Get you a team. So if you're out here moving and shaking and you don't have a team, you might want to team up. Because when you mess up, you can just say the team messed up.
Exactly.
And yeah, I rate it. Big up my manager though, man. That was cool. My first interview of listening to him, you know.
Is that the first one?
Yeah. I try not to get caught up in it because I hate when they ask the stupid questions.
No, we do.
pisses
We
me
hate
off,
it as
man.
well, man. They just keep asking dumb questions. We did the preview for the game, and not one question was around the game. 17 minutes. We rounded down to 15, wasn't it, G? To kind of take out Sobo came in, then there was a pause in between, obviously a time for the manager to then come in. So we minused it down, rounded up to 15 minutes. Not one question from the conversation was about the game or about the team or about the manager or about the playing style. None of it. Stupid ass questions as always, man. But maybe it changes for the Arsenal one. But yeah, man, tomorrow members video. Then after that, Friday, you've got Matt from Back of the Net podcast, Tariq from Tariq Talks Football. Hey, the Arsenal ops are going to be over here, man, for when we do the preview still. So that's going to be an interesting one. That's on Friday, 8 p.m. Then Saturday, I don't even know. I don't think there's nothing on that day. But then Sunday, bro, we got the watch along. I'm actually doing the watch along, guys. Been trying to do more, so I am going to do it. And then straight after that, we have the call-in, bro. And I think Tariq is going to be on the call-in as well, which will be good if we win. It will be long if we lose. You know what I mean? You don't want to be hearing from these, man, if we lose, bro. You want to hear from them when we win, bro, because we can fire bare shots. But, you know what I mean? Certain duns and that. But it is what it is, man. But, guys, big up, man. Love for the love, as always, man. Yeah. Catch you guys on the flip side, man. Peace out.
But I have an idea. I heard the song today a few times, and I you can do that. I have no problem with that. Let's see how the response will be. Honest Lord, la 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 la. Imagine the next season starts and you are not waiting what's going on. No, you go full throttle into it. You welcome the new manager like you welcomed me. You go all in from the first day.